Hi, welcome back to Burning River Bushcraft. Today we're going to be making a survival slingshot. So what the heck is a survival slingshot? A survival slingshot would be a slingshot made from commonly found items not necessarily designed for a slingshot. This was a class on Outdoorcore, so besides being an instructor at Outdoorcore, I am also a student. And Nathan Masters, who is the slingshot guru, teaches the class. So I thought I would take the class and give it a try. So I do know quite a bit about slingshots, and it's kind of my thing, but I know nothing compared to Nathan Masters. He is the owner of Simple Shot Shooting Sports, so he makes most of the commercial slingshots that I have. I've asked him questions through emails when I first was starting out. He's quick to respond to any and all questions. And when I saw he made that course on Outdoorcore, I thought I would try it, and I did learn quite a bit on it. So I'm going to deviate from Nathan's survival slingshot build just because it's the materials I have. He used the unique slingshot pouch material that I never used in the past. I'm going to be using gypsy tabs, which was new to me, and a new attachment method, which is super common, but something I've never tried. I learned one way, and I made traditional over-the-top flat band slingshots, and I was completely happy with it. But it's good to expand your knowledge resource, and Nathan's a good one to learn from. So if this is the kind of thing you like to see, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell to be notified of my latest videos, and leave me a comment in the comment box. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook at Burning River Bushcraft. I teach outdoor classes at outdoorcore.com. If you're interested in taking this course from Nathan, this is the survival slingshot course. I will put a link in the description below, but I would highly suggest it. You absolutely will learn something no matter what you thought you knew about slingshots before you took the course. So Nathan does charge for this course, so I am not going to give away all the secrets for free. I'm going to build the slingshot, and then I will kind of do a performance review at the end. But to get this thing started, we're going to be just using a simple tree fork. I have a Swiss Army knife, regular common office rubber bands, a few scraps of leather, and some tie wraps. So I'm going to get building. When we're completed, I'm going to do a performance test, and we'll see how an improvised survival slingshot compares to a traditional slingshot. All right, so here is our completed survival slingshot, and there's a lot of new aspects to this for me. So if I was in a situation where I did not have slingshot bands with me, and it not necessarily could be a survival situation, I might be on vacation and feel like making a slingshot. All this stuff here is pretty common. There's some ninja stuff to it. Like I said, I don't want to give away any of Nathan's information. If it's my information, I freely do give it, but this is his. So I took his class. I thought I would do a little review on his style of survival slingshot, and this thing went together pretty darn quick, and I skinned the bark. This is nothing fancy, so the only thing left to do is shoot it. So let me set up a target here. I'll get some ammo, and we'll see how this thing does. With any slingshot, especially with an improvised slingshot or survival slingshot, eye protection super important. So this is new band material, this is new attachment method for me, so you darn well know I'm going to be wearing eye protection, and you should as well as improvised band material, attachment methods, and all that kind of stuff. Nathan also goes over improvised ammunition as well. There's one kind in particular that's looked super effective against small game. It's nothing I have used yet, and I've used a lot of different slingshot ammo, so it's a commonly found item. Definitely suggest taking this course. Downrange here, I have a steel reactive target, 4" by 4". It's sitting right next to a 2-dimensional groundhog target, so it kind of gives you a size comparison. The groundhog target is a Dinks target. I've got several Dinks that I've set up a 3D course here on the property. There will be a video out if it's not released first, so keep an eye out of that if you're looking for inexpensive backyard targets. But I'll go ahead and put my glasses on. I've got all pouched up with ammo here, and we'll see how this thing shoots. So my initial reactions are I need to clean my glasses. My second reaction is kind of sluggish, to be honest. And I put the length of these about like I would a regular slingshot. And as I was test drawing them, I took a couple lengths out. And I don't really recall, Nathan specs it out, how many he used in his setup. I don't exactly recall what that number was. But it's just slightly sluggish. I have to aim a little bit higher than I feel like I should. A lot of my shots are right on line and they're just dropping right under. Some of the metal hits you're hearing, it's a duller hit. That's the frame. That's the frame of my swinger. Almost like I have to retrain myself. On that one, I actually aimed just a little bit higher than I think I would. But that's because I've got muscle memory from an existing band set that I'm pretty familiar with. So even though it's sluggish, you can hear it rings at with authority, and that's a solid steel plate, and it's swinging it pretty good. If I was judging this as a survival hunting tool, squirrels would be, you'd have to get a good headshot. Birds all day long with this. Rabbits, you could roll one, you would probably have to finish it off by hand. So less than ideal, but for a backyard shooter, or if you had nothing else, this would work pretty darn well. So one other thing I'm having, that last shot just went kind of crazy. I think because this is a chained band, it's easy to get your pouch twisted a little bit. And I think that's what I'm doing. I kind of have to pay attention to the pouch arrangement. Yeah, that's nice. For kids, I would say this twisted band probably is not the best situation for younger kids. If they're old enough to make their own slingshots, turn them loose. They'll figure it out real quick. For an improvised slingshot, for a survival slingshot, this is pretty neat. I like the course. I did learn quite a bit, and again, I'm kind of a slingshot dude, so I like shooting slingshots. All right, till next time, this has been Jamie Boggs from Burning River Bushcraft. See you soon.